Good evening. I am Nikhita and I am a ninth grader at Maggie L. Walker Governor School. This is my sixth year in 4-H, and I am a part of the Shooting Shamrocks 4-H Club. Today, I will be discussing a topic that has endured for several years. What is the Equal Rights Amendment, and why should it be ratified? Following the 19th Amendment, which allowed all American women the right to vote, two leaders of the women's suffrage movement, Alice Paul and Crystal Eastman, proposed the Equal Rights Amendment in 1923. The aim of the ERA is to guarantee equal rights for all American citizens, regardless of their gender, in relevance to employment and many other subjects. However, the amendment was opposed by other conservative women during the 1970s, a prominent example being Phyllis Schlafly, a lawyer and activist who initiated the Stop ERA campaign. Although women have gained certain rights over time, an amendment guaranteeing equal rights for women should be passed in the United States because of the historic lack of recognition towards women, the significant gender pay gap, and due to the enduring efforts put forth in support of its ratification. Even paramount documents, such as the Constitution and the Declaration of Independence, disregard women, contributing to the society's diminishing value towards women's importance. For many Americans, the Founding Fathers are idols who shaped the United States, but they also molded the public's narrow-mindedness of women as equal citizens. Throughout the U.S. Constitution, equal rights and protection for women is not mentioned or included, even though other countries have already taken the initiative. The ERA could potentially aid women in laws relating to child marriage, pregnancy, and more. But with their fundamental human rights being incomplete, they are forced to rely on generalized state and federal laws. Likewise, the Declaration of Independence constantly refers to men regarding all statements made. Instead of stating that everyone is equal and deserves certain elemental rights, the document asserts that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Thomas Jefferson himself once described women as second-class citizens. As an influential figure, his words and statements are embedded into the minds of the public. The gender pay gap is widely known across the world. However, its variance based on ethnicity is distinct and often unheard. From 1973, women have had a distinguished difference in wage, and they merely earn 57 cents per every dollar earned by a man. Now, according to the National Women's Law Center, in 2021, this has become 82 cents for every woman who work full-time and are paid year-round. For every dollar earned by an American male, African Americans only make 63 cents per every dollar. Native Americans only earn 60 cents, and Latinas earn a trivial of 55 cents. By guaranteeing equal pay, companies attract diverse talent, which strengthens business performance and productivity, and it also stimulates economic growth. Beginning with the Stop ERA, there have been several challenges faced during the times of the attempts of ratification of the ERA. However, the force of this movement transcends time and still continues to persevere to the 21st century. Conservative women believe that the ERA would greatly impact the function of their families and morals and beliefs, while others were afraid of its influence on labor and union rights. As a woman herself in a government position, Phyllis Schlafly cited that the ERA should not come into existence. And as a persuasive activist, her campaign was successful, specifically among Republicans, and the ERA's implementation was halted. Moreover, the portrayal of women and their rights in the press during the early ratification campaign was often never taken seriously, and they were often made subjects of heavy-handed jokes. When American feminist Gloria Steinem ascended the stage at a national press club, she spread awareness of the serious issues of feminism, and followed by stating that men assumed that they represented the norm. Hence, they did not find the lives of women or their problems necessary. On the other hand, some argue that it is unfair for women to gain the rights suggested by the ERA. On average, women go into lower paying fields, and mothers have a higher probability of choosing flexibility over career advancement in comparison to men. Additionally, men also work more hours on the job. Thus, the wage gap merely arises from a difference of lifestyle choices rather than discrimination. Data also illustrates that men have a higher chance of being killed on the job. For example, the second most dangerous job was lumberjacks, 98% being male, followed by aircraft pilots, 94% being male, and roofers, with 99% being male. On the other hand, women enter low-risk industries, such as office and administrative support with 71.6%, healthcare with 75%, education, and more. The ERA has endured in America's history for several years, and it is necessary for its ratification due to various reasons. From the lack of importance shown towards women from the past, to current struggles in regard to employment, and the determination and purpose of this cause, the ERA must be ratified. This will remold the society's mindset and enforce positive morals of equality in the future for generations yet to come. Thank you.